For anyone who's feeling high tension, stress, and like an inner pressure of everything that goes on outside of themselves, there are some simple ways to release that and come into yourself. These are my favorite ways. Number one, when we are stressed, pressurized, holding a lot of anxiety, it goes into our body, and without us knowing, we're tensing up muscles, and all of these emotions are being stored into the body. So number one is that you want to, throughout your day, release the pressure from your body and into the air. What does that mean is that you take a couple of minutes and you scan your body. Very often we have tension in the jaws and tension in the forehead. And the best way to release the tension through the face is to scrunch up your face as much as you can. Make it really ugly, make it into one point, and release. You should hold it for a few seconds, maybe even 10, 15, 30 seconds. And then the other way to release the jaws, which is really, really good, is that you open up your mouth really wide, open up your eyes, and then you stick out your tongue. And you will feel the tension in your jaws release. Then we come to the neck and the shoulders, and being able to move your neck without pain and tension. I can feel my own neck being very stiff because I work by the laptop. Doing rolling, gentle rolls with the neck. Now there's a few bones very sensitive in the neck, so you should always be very careful with the neck. But always rolling that in the morning, in the evening, in the day, do it. It's just a couple of rolls. It doesn't take more than a few seconds. And then raise your shoulders up to the ears and let go. Always on exhalation. You raise them up and you let go. And always a third time, raise them up, 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 and let go. And then you can always do some stretches to release the upper body. Just take space into your torso and the rib cage. So if you're sitting a lot with the computer hunching down, you're creating that space again, the openness, and you create flow for yourself. Again, the breath is flowing. So number one, physical reset is so important. Do it several times per day. It's so helpful. Now the other thing is to observe your breath. The breath will tell you how you're actually feeling. If the breath is fast, is shallow, is high up in the chest, you are stressed. You might not be consciously stressed, but the body is feeling stress from the mind. So slowing the breath down, extending your exhalation, and if it's not so easy to feel, you place one hand on the chest, one down on the belly, you drop the shoulders back and down, elbows down, sit straight into the spine, no arching, just gentle holding up. Imagine a string from the top of your head, gently pulling your spine up without the arch, right? So be very careful. Have some type of support for the back, or if you sit cross-legged like I always do, you have something underneath your sitting bones so you get that gentle tilt in the pelvis forwards. But if you're on an office chair, you make sure your feet are stable on the ground, the ankles and the knees are really nice into 90 degrees and 90 degrees up into the hips. And then you place your hands, you close the mouth, breathe through the nose only. And when you exhale, you pull the belly button gently in towards the spine. And as you inhale, you make the belly puff out and become bigger, just gently, nothing hard. And here, if you feel like it's difficult to extend the breath, it is because you have stress. And if it's difficult to pull in the breath as you exhale and let it out and let that belly come in, it's also because you're stressed. So the more you can work with the breath and exaggerate it to really expand and pull in and get this beautiful flow, you will start moving against the muscles who have tensed up within the torso because of stress. So doing this for 1 minute, 10 long breaths is what I always try to recommend. It can be really difficult, and if it is, then you do 3. If it's difficult, do 1, but do it often. So if you do 1, do it often. If you do 3, do it also often, or you do 10 regularly. If nothing else, beginning and end of the day to reset your system and give a hint to the body that it's time to let go, whatever it might be that's stressing you out. The third thing is that we can drop the hands down onto the knees and we come into ourselves, right? So we drop into ourselves. Maybe we want to smile. Maybe we just direct our attention inwardly to start observing our feelings, start observing our thoughts. It can just be for a few moments. But this 3-step system of just releasing for a moment the whole outside world, let it be gone, and just come into yourself and direct your focus and energy inwardly to recharge. Where your attention goes, where your focus goes, your energy goes. And if it's constantly on the outside, then you're giving your energy away. So by releasing yourself from physical stress, connecting with your breath, and then dropping into yourself, you can find that the energy return to you and you can become more powerful and gain more energy. If you like this, give it a like, give it a subscribe, comment if you want to, and if you want to work with me, my website is shantiaroundtheworld.com. Thank you very much.